there's a remarkable difference between the way the Jews run discipleship and the way Greek teachers conduct their trainings, which is what most of Western education is based off of. So this is a hint at how discipleship takes place. And we see it in the way Jesus discipled his disciples, but we're going to start by seeing it in this verse of scripture, this set of verses that we all know about, okay? In Luke chapter 2. When Jesus was left in the temple, and I'm sure some of you know about this story, when his parents forgot him at church, okay? Mary lost the Son of God, and he was eventually found. What was Jesus doing with the teachers of the law? Okay, what was he doing? Was he teaching them, or was he being taught? Or what else was he doing? Okay, answer that question and then we'll get to it in the scriptures. When Jesus was 12 years old, they attended the festival as usual. After the celebration was over, they started home to Nazareth. But Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem. His parents didn't miss him at first because they assumed he was among the other travelers. But when he didn't show up at that evening, they started looking for him among their relatives and friends. When they couldn't find him, they went back to Jerusalem and to search for him there. 3 days later, they spent 3 days looking for Jesus. They finally discovered him in the temple, sitting among the religious leaders, listening to them and asking questions. There's been this apocryphal assumption, because now apocrypha doesn't mean that it is bad. It is just something that has been added that isn't part of the canon. And this is actually, this isn't even apocryphal, okay? It's just people who simply read something into the scriptures that the scriptures didn't say. And we all do it. We all do it. We're all guilty of it. Sometimes we read things into scriptures that the scriptures don't really say. And it can be an honest mistake, but it's always good that we catch ourselves when we make those mistakes. And so they find him sitting among the religious teachers, listening to them and asking questions.